Maurice Charles, a mother of three, is seeking the release of her son, 20-year-old Dwayne Charles, from police custody. She claims that he was unlawfully arrested after being involved in an accident on June 26. Charles, who's no stranger to the law, once tried to escape from prison. However, his mother affirms that her son did not commit a crime on the night in question. She believes that he is being targeted by police.
My son went to prison for 2 years by police brutality, and he was there just to escape in a lawful custody because all his case was tried and was dismissed. And now he's been by probably a target of police because he leave my home, whereby I take him to Bel Air where I was in order to keep him out of the area. He left to take home his girlfriend, and she went home and asked him to, they stopped and they went to do a pregnancy test. It came out well. They went home and was speaking about what baby, if it's a girl or boy, and what name it would be. Then she said she's hungry. He went to the shop to buy something, take a bicycle out of the yard to go and buy something, and that's where he was knocked down. When I received the call,
where was he knocked down?
He was knocked down in Albaistown, not far from our home.
After being hit by the motorcycle, Charles was taken to the Georgetown Public Hospital by the person who allegedly caused the accident. But when Mrs. Charles visited her son at the hospital, she was dumbfounded to learn that he was being charged for a robbery.
A couple hours after, the police came and said that my son was involved in about to attempt some robbery in Albaistown, whereby he lived at East Rumwell, where that not so. And he fell off of that motorcycle, right? And probably the man is part of some Broad Street robbery after I inquired. So I asked, how did they know that my son is the person that did so? I watched that video because I keep my son with me, right? And that's it. They locked my son's hand off at the hospital, and from then to now he's critical there. When the person who hit him down went to the police to clarify that the child that they have there wrongfully accused, the police want to arrest that young man.
Saying your son was involved in an accident, someone hit him. Yeah. But was there anyone in Albaistown who could attest to this, claiming that yes, indeed, he was involved in an accident and that it was anything involved with a robbery? What are the villagers saying?
People there know that it's an accident who took him to the hospital. Mm-hmm. When I got to the hospital, they already helped me in doing the CT scan. Mm-hmm. Right? When I came there, that's where they hand over whatever belonging to him to me. He wasn't taken there by no police.
What are his bruises?
The police is just accusing he have no bruises, but the laceration to his temple, his brain, bleeding to his brain, and a swollen eye, whereby the doctor said indeed that's the impact went up and came down. Because if he fell off a cycle, he cannot have that.
Mrs. Charles has sought legal advice and plans to make a formal complaint to the Police Complaint Authority. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.